everybody. I will be sitting in for Tammy tonight.
Your pet's favorite event is back.
Tammy not feeling too good. I kind of got something I kind of been working on myself, for my channel. Hey, Miss Thelma. I will. Hey, Charles, Brian, Miss Sandra. Kind of got something I've been working on myself here. You know what I would do if I was the devil. So hello everybody. I got something I'm gonna play for you here. Hey, Sea Breeze. Hey, Shay. Hey, Shay. Was that you I talked to the other night? Are you the same one? Hey, Willow Catcher. Hello, everybody. Rosa Lake. Sandra. Everybody. Oh, okay. I thought it was. Brian. WNC Granny. Hey, Trisha. Trisha's always real sweet. She bought one of my antennas one time. She didn't even have it put together right, and it was picking up like a summer gun. I talked to her and told her how it was supposed to be, and like she couldn't hardly believe it. So, you might hear me say this a couple times. Tammy's not feeling that good. A short stack. See, hey y'all, she gets up about 4 o'clock. Last few days I've been making her coffee for her at 4 o'clock in the morning. Because I done got on that all night long kick. Don't never get to watch Steven no more. Because there's something about it you can't see with your eyes closed. Hey, thank you. Okay, thank you, WC Granny, for that super chat. That's mighty sweet of you. Yeah, I got ways. Hey, Miss Mary. We love prayers, y'all. We accept all prayers. We do love prayers. I want to tell y'all. Timmy, take you some Pepto Bismol, baby. I want to tell y'all, the Bible Fund is doing good. But keep that money separated. Like a lot of times it's PayPal, we keep that money separated. Some people say, here's $20, go have a good time. And some people say, this is for the Bible Fund. So we keep that money separated. And the Bible Fund is very healthy. Well, I don't mean to, I ain't talking about no $1,000 or nothing like that, but it's probably $200 up, you know. So anybody wants a Bible, uh, all you gotta do is get Tammy's email, and she will send you a free Bible. No questions asked. No questions asked. So I want to thank all the ones that contribute to the Bible Fund. Hey, I wasn't so sure about it, y'all. We started. I said, whoa, Tim. But hey, it's worked out good, you know. You know, she may not always say it and everything, but I see she have the Bibles packed up here and there, you know, on the counter. When I go in there to get me something to eat, hey, Timmy, Beam, I want to tell everybody a special hello. I want to thank y'all for everything. Yes, thank y'all. I've got a different show for y'all tonight. Y'all ever heard the, oh, yeah, hey, yeah. Hey, you know, sometimes you have to get something off your chest, you know. Yeah, thank you. Hey, Jeannie. Yeah, thank you for your prayers, Jeannie. Jeannie ought to unblock some of them people. I have people sending me messages all the time. Uh, hey, Cheryl. So we'll give it another minute, y'all, and then we'll start the show, you know. We want to tell everybody, thank you. Hey, Cindy. Used to have a girlfriend named Cindy. Man, she was some kind of pretty boy. And she still is. Like, you wouldn't think she's my age. Hey, Miss Bloomin', how you doing? JPRN? Hello. Hey, Miss Alice. Hello to everybody. All the wonderful people. Y'all are unbelievable. Y'all are unbelievable. You know, I told you there's angels out there, y'all, you know. And they send to the Bible Fund, but they don't want everybody to know. If I send somebody something, I'm talking about like, hey, that was me to doing that. Tammy ain't like hell. Tammy's opposite from me. She'll do something like anonymous, and she does. Hey, John, how you doing? Tammy will do something anonymous in a heartbeat, boy. I said, hey, I want somebody to know I sent $100. But everybody ain't like yo. Yeah. Okay, Jeannie. Thank you, Jeannie. So, actually, I heard something the other day. You know, something to play you something. And then I wrote my own little If I Were the Devil. Anybody ever heard of Paul Harvey before? He used to say, "Good day." I remember Paul Harvey. Anybody remember Paul Harvey? And that's the rest. Exactly, Blue. So, I won't keep you waiting. We got 122. And by the way, I'm doing Alien Burns. You pretty little thing. I'm gonna do Tammy's show for her tonight, y'all. She don't feel real good. And she really wanted to do it, but she don't feel good, y'all. I said, "Hey, Tammy, I'll do your show for you." So, okay, y'all, here we go. Okay, y'all, here we go.
If I were the devil, if I were the devil, if I were the prince of darkness, I'd want to engulf the whole world in darkness, and I'd have a third of its real estate and 4/5 of its population, but I wouldn't be happy until I had seized the ripest apple on the tree, thee. So I'd set about, however necessary, to take over the United States. I'd subvert the churches first. I'd begin with a campaign of whispers. With the wisdom of a serpent, I would whisper to you as I whispered to Eve, "Do as you please." To the young, I would whisper that the Bible is a myth. I would convince them that man created God instead of the other way around. I would confide that what's bad is good and what's good is square. And the old I would teach to pray after me, "Our Father, which art in Washington." And then I'd get organized. I'd educate authors in how to make lurid literature exciting so that anything else would appear dull and uninteresting. I'd threaten TV with dirtier movies and vice versa. I'd peddle narcotics to whom I could. I'd sell alcohol to ladies and gentlemen of distinction. I'd tranquilize the rest with pills. If I were the devil, I'd soon have families at war with themselves, churches at war with themselves.
This was 1965.
And nations at war with themselves, until each in its turn was consumed. And with promises of higher ratings, I'd have mesmerizing media fanning the flames. If I were the devil, I would encourage schools to refine young intellects, but neglect to discipline emotions. Just let those run wild. Until before you knew it, you'd have to have drug-sniffing dogs and metal detectors at every schoolhouse door. Within a decade, I'd have prisons overflowing. I'd have judges promoting pornography. Soon I could evict God from the courthouse, then from the schoolhouse, and then from the houses of Congress. And in his own churches, I would substitute psychology for religion and deify science. I would lure priests and pastors into misusing boys and girls and church money. If I were the devil, I'd make the symbol of Easter an egg and the symbol of Christmas a bottle. If I were the devil, I'd take from those who have and give to those who wanted until I had killed the incentive of the ambitious. And what'll you bet? I couldn't get whole states to promote gambling as the way to get rich. I would caution against extremes in hard work, in patriotism, in moral conduct. I would convince the young that marriage is old-fashioned, that swinging is more fun, that what you see on TV is the way to be. And thus I could undress you in public, and I could lure you into bed with diseases for which there is no cure. In other words, if I were the devil, I'd just keep right on doing what he's doing. Paul Harvey. Good day.
How about that, y'all? You can go listen to that right from the video I just watched. Paul Harvey, If I Was the Devil. something like Paul Harvey. Let me look. If I were the devil, Paul Harvey's recordings from 1965. Man, that's 1965 right there. So I listened to that a couple times. I wrote my own little, actually ain't even through with it, But Tammy didn't feel good. She wanted me to do her video for her. I wrote my own, If I Were the Devil. I would get into schools and try to get in the minds of children. If I was the devil, I would attack their family. Try to get them mad and where the son didn't talk to the parents. If I was the devil, I would go into churches and I would try to break up the church. I would try to divide the people. If I was the devil, these are my words, y'all. If I was the devil, I would try to take prayer out of schools. If I was the devil, I would bring in people from foreign lands. And then if I was the devil, I would try to register them to vote. If I was the devil, I would try to turn this color against this color. If I were the devil, I would take the pledges of allegiance out of school. If I was the devil, I would take them statues and try to divide everybody. I would go into the families. If I was the devil, I would kick American citizens out. And bring in foreigners from other lands. If I was the devil, I would try to bring in pills that kill people. You don't get a second chance. And even if you ain't dead, your brain is dead. If I was the devil, I would start foolish wars. I would take your money. I would take your money and send it over to foreign countries so I could get a kickback. If I was the devil, I would try to take Christmas out. I would try to have everybody fighting with one another. Black against white. Every nationality, I would try to have them fighting. Yeah, I know that, woman. Everything I'm saying is happening right now. I would plant teachers in school. That would say what I wanted them to say. Start them out at kindergarten. I would teach them sex. Something they wouldn't know about for a few years on a natural basis. But I would start putting it in their minds. If I were the devil, I would put people in the NFL to go stand on one knee during the national anthem. If I were the devil, I would get rock stars, singers, J-Lo, to try to help win over what is happening. If I were the devil, I would accuse everybody that didn't like something as being a racist. If I were the devil, I would try to get everybody to go to Epson's Island. I would make a videotape of them with these 10-year-olds. And I would blackmail them. We got you now. I would try to blackmail the judges. If I were the devil, I would try to set up a woman. Why, this man is sitting on a park bench that maybe is a judge. There's more with the blackmailing going on than what y'all know about. You see them standing up there. It don't matter which side the aisle you on. If they can get you blackmailed, they got you. If I were the devil, I would bring in so many drugs. Try to reduce the population. If I were the devil, I would put these little clinics all over the United States. And even though you can adoption is, they don't want them adopted. They want them gone. That's only if I was the devil. I don't know too many bad white people, y'all. I think I know a lot of fair people. You can watch the news and you will see different, you know. If I were the devil, I would throw out all the actors and the actresses that didn't believe what I believed. If I were the devil, I would put women competing against men in sports. If I were the devil, I would lure men in dressed as a woman. Teach them how to be like them. Kindergarten. That's all I got wrote, though. If you're just joining in, y'all, Tammy will be back. I just doing her video for her tonight. She's not feeling good. Anybody got anything they want to add? If you were the devil, what would you do? Let me tell y'all something. I'm doing Tammy's video for her tonight. God didn't make no mistake. You will. Yeah, y'all. I'll stay right here with Tammy, you know. Yeah. Everything you heard me say, y'all, is happening now. Oh, hey, thank you, Michelle. Yeah, thank you all for the silent watchers, you know. They are more than the chatters, you know. The silent watchers are more than the chatters. Let's see what I was fitting to say. See, well, this ain't what I was going to say, y'all. I have to remember, But the women is what holds the family together. The women. Without the women, the men don't really know what to do, The women holds things together. And y'all, I've been keeping up with this stuff for a while, Here is the most divided people I've ever seen right now. The most divided I've ever seen right now. That's a good thing there, family. What women? Some of you might do pretty good on their own, but like a lot of them, they are just a loose cannon. No telling what they'll liable to be doing. I think so. I think so too, WNC Granny. This is something I've been trying to think of for a long time. But I could never find the right word. But it finally come to me today. Damaged goods. We actually see damaged goods here on YouTube. I'm going to have to explain damaged goods. What does damaged goods mean? I can tell you what the opposite is. Of damaged goods. Say you on here picking at me and Stephen. Or Tammy or Grandma. On somebody else's channel. Not here. That's damaged goods. Unpopular. Hey, Ron. Like, they don't want you on their channel because you are damaged goods. You know what I mean? Get off of my channel, man. Like, don't come in there, man. Damaged goods. I talked about it a little while back, but I said, they don't want you they don't want you on their channel. You damaged goods. They don't want you showing up in chat because you are damaged goods. Now talk about damaged goods. Let me tell you about undamaged goods. These is the people that I don't like all that good. You know, I made a video the other night. I showed y'all where Mr. T like what he went by? 52% or something? And then there's people that like I know because I keep up with this stuff. I want to endorse Mr. T. Bunch of fake people, you know. I love Mr. T. He's the sweetest guy. Hey, little boy. I love him. I want to endorse him. It wasn't just him, son. It wasn't just Ramaswamy. So you know why? They all getting on board. Anybody want to know why they're getting on board? Like, oh, hell yeah, I always loved him. They sitting back. So if you ain't with me the whole time, little bug, you don't know. They need him. They need him. You can't get elected if you ain't on his side. Everybody he goes against, or everybody goes against him. Look what happens to him. Oh, I love Mr. T. Yeah, I'm talking about damn is good, and they need him. Paul Ryan. Hey, I ain't really want to get started about this, but when you see CNN talking good about, what's her name? Nikki Haley? You see CNN pulling for Nikki Haley? You better watch out. Hey, thank you, Charles Richards. Yeah, he's a snake, that's right. Oh, Ron. Thank you, Charles. Yeah, exactly what it is. And we done been watching this stuff a while, y'all, especially me, you know. You think you gonna, hey, if you go against Mr. T, you better not be a Republican. Cause you ain't gonna make it. You know what? Now I know this right here, y'all. I know this. And I'm sure a lot of y'all remember it, because I'm sure a bunch of y'all seen it and remember it, you know. Megan Ryan from, you know, she was on Fox News, you know. You know, she said something like this right here. You've called women fat pigs and, you know, some kind of cuts like that, you know. He said, only Rosie O'Donnell. None of us never liked Rosie O'Donnell anyway, you know. Hey, and a man put Megan Kelly. Listen to me now. Listen to me good. I just know this from ESP. Somebody put Megan Kelly up to ask that question when she was on Fox News. There's a man somewhere that told her to do it, and she done it. And you know what happened to her? You know what happened to her? Her $40 million a year. You know what happened to her? We wouldn't watch the show no more. You know what? Oh, she probably did the whole time, you know. She probably loved Mr. T the whole time, you know. You got that right for him, wife. There's the most lying. There's the most lying going on. Said, here's what he said. He really didn't win by that much. People didn't turn out that much. There's enough turned out. He got 52%. And that, like, I am telling you, that the politicians, they talking about maybe he ain't that damaged after all, Better get on the train with him. I myself hate people like that. If you ain't with me from the word go, and you stand there waiting to see what's going to happen, and then you all of a sudden, best friends. We see that all the time, Especially like when we was in school, Especially the girls, Let me get this done. I'll be right back. Hey. What if people liked you only because you was popular, I mean, is that it? They only liked you because you was popular. Well, I'm going to show you this. Mr. T is smart. He knows why they doing it. I grew up with the whole football team, all the way from pretty young, And, I'll be honest with you, and I can't say why. I can't say why on here. But, and they was my buddies when I was young, and, all the way up to, school pretty good ways, Hey, Judy. But I lost respect for them. I can't tell you why. But I did lose respect for them. Anyway. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep, there was something one of them doing, Oh, I think. Hey, Steve.
What it is, bro?
Ain't too much, Andy. Mom ain't feeling that good.
I'm gonna check on it.
But, there was this other guy, I've told him about it many times, many times. He was 6'2" or 6'3". He wasn't like them. So I guess I might ought to try to explain that some. About losing the respect, you know. What if you and your girlfriend was sitting on a park bench or out eating ice cream or whatever? You know? Yeah, I think you'll get the point. And somebody come along that was a clicker too higher than you. Because most of us are, like we are, most just normal people, you know, we might not win no awards and all that, you know.
We're a click or two under.
A click or two under.
All right, I love you, Hodges.
Okay, love you too, son.
It's gonna take 4 boxes of trim to do that porch.
What kind of trim?
That core.
Oh yeah, I was expecting that. Yeah. Yeah, I was
I
expecting
was
that, son.
thinking I could rip it in half and get 2 pieces, but it wouldn't work.
Yeah. Yeah, I was expecting that, son.
All right, Mama says she's feeling better.
Okay, son.
All right.
All right. Be careful, son.
Oh yeah, I'm going to bed.
Okay, good. Go to bed and get some rest. So, what if somebody come along that's click or two higher up the pole than you? And your friend got up and left you. We've all seen it. It goes back. What is it, son? Huh? Okay.
I needed some syrup.
Okay. Put my tires up on my truck where I can go there and help you some when I need to.
Yeah, I've been needing you to come.
Yeah, I was coming over today, but when I air my tires are flat. All right, son.
Simple.
All right.
I'll get it tomorrow.
Okay. You know, how does that make us feel? You know, we remember there's a song about it. I was country when country wasn't cool. So maybe we may have not been the coolest, but we was a friend. And we was a good friend. And they get up and leave you. I know a bunch of the girls have seen this, but I've actually seen it as a man, you know, as a boy, you know. And to me, that's a turn off. I could mess with any, all of them. Now listen, maybe it wasn't because they was higher ranked than you. But they was older boys on the football team. What I'm saying is real, y'all. The older boys really didn't want to be messed with them. They already had friends. But they would go aggravate and just want to be a part of the crowd. Like this boy. Never me. Hey, I was around with the girls anyway, you know. But I got this buddy. And he had the women. He's, tall, and he's, I don't know, me and him just got along good. Not just spending the night together. And he was something else now. He would not get up and go leave you for somebody else. And I mean, he had the women. Feeling better, Tim? What's them aggravating dogs doing?
I don't know what she wants.
So that's kind of the way I am, y'all. If I'm with you, I'm with you. And I think it ought to be like that. Oh, she went laid back down. I bet you there's not one single person in here that hadn't been done like that. I bet you money. I quit messing with them. I was actually one of them, Just started hanging around with the girls, And then, and then, well, I went from hanging around with them to hanging around with the girls, or the girls hung around with me. And then I met this guy, He was actually a football player too, but he wouldn't leave your side, And that's kind of what you see in the politics, You'd think you, Diana. Tammy has it rough. She gets up at 4 o'clock, Yeah, I guarantee you, everybody's been done like this. But instead of me going along with it. I drawed back, you know. Kind of, to me, was a little embarrassing. Yet they're trying to be somebody's friend. They don't even really care about you. While your real friend is sitting right here on the park bench with you, eating an ice cream. Now, ain't that right? Want to tell y'all, we appreciate you coming in here watching. Want to tell y'all we appreciate y'all very, very much. Yeah, you know right? You know what, little bug? You know that I know that all y'all women, especially the women, know this better than anybody. Want to thank everybody. Oh, I done Tammy's video for her tonight. She didn't feel good. She's in the bed. She's already in the bed. Been in the bed quite a while. Hey, thank you, John. Oh, yeah, I love you too, John. I really do. I wish, man, you could just sit in and talk, boy. Sometimes, in person. I sure do, John. We love you. We love everybody. I want to thank everybody for the Bible Fund. The Bible Fund people. There's people that give every month, you know. We keep up with the money. There's people that give them, say, you know, go out and eat dinner, you know. I don't get that money. It goes right into Tammy's account, y'all. If you send me a super chat, it goes right into Tammy's account. But Tammy takes care of me, so that ain't something you have to worry about, you know. I do get the money when she gives it to me. But like, I don't need very much, y'all. I want to thank all the super chatters. I want to thank all the people for supporting Grandma. Yeah, I will. And Stephen coming here checking on a while ago. Yeah, that's right, John. I ain't ate no Pop-Tarts in a while. And there's angels out there, y'all. Quite a few of them in this room right now, you know. Always is, you know. Want to thank everybody for everything. Want to thank you for your support and your love and your kindness and your prayers. Hey, boy, we can all use prayers, can't we? Hey, did I leave anything out, y'all? I'm always gonna tell y'all straight, you know. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna tell nothing that ain't true. It is an honor for Tammy to let me do her video because of this simple reason. I am damaged goods. Just from telling the truth, y'all. I am damaged goods. But Tammy believes in me. I want to thank y'all for everything, all the gifts, all the super chats, all the love, all the Bible fun. I want to tell y'all, good night. I really enjoyed talking to y'all. Let's see what form I said. Oh, yes, Danny. I don't like these politicians. I don't either, form I want to thank everybody for everything. I could sit here and tell you thank you for 15 minutes. Y'all are going to be Tammy's retirement, whether you know it or not. Tammy thanks y'all. Grandma thanks y'all. Stephen thanks y'all. I want to say one thing before I go. Grandma will be live in the morning at 10 o'clock. Make sure to go watch her at 10 o'clock. She's never late. Never. I want to thank y'all sweet people for everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Good night, y'all. Bye-bye.